All right.
That that's probably the fastest someone's escaped out of prison ever.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So we are currently on the 25th of Broadside on Wellentag Day. It's been a day since Crag passed away through his mishap in combat. The poor old
My plan to get rid of the ogre worked.
the large ogre fell in battle against the Chaos forces,
I hope you
and
read his eulogy. Oh, wait a minute.
well, you say that jokingly. After a few days, you're all invited to attend the funeral at the graveyard of Moor, where Crag is actually being, as Lord Voss has actually said, he is being given full honours. And that happens about 1, 2, 3 days, which is still torrential rain. Quite poignant, really. But it's pouring down rain, and you're all in the graveyard. It's a huge necropolis in this town. It's a town that's been dedicated to Moor, the god of death, as it is. And with it being on the border of Sylvania, it has quite a turnover in population, you could say. And now Crag is also going to be interred here in a large tomb that's been made available to him. And you see that the coffin has a sort of a plaster of Paris relief of Crag embossed upon the top. And Lord Voss, the abbot, some of the initiates to the Temple of Moor are there. And you also see Sir Ralph, I think his name is, or Sir Rolf, is it?
Adolf.
Yeah, no. Where is he? Sir Rolf. You also see Sir Rolf there, and he looks like he's being forced there. He doesn't want to be there. Keeps looking at his nails, keeps looking around, tapping his feet. And Lord Voss just gives.
I know how he feels.
And Lord Voss just daggers at him as to say, "Behave, man," sort of thing. But he does not want to be there at all. But the funeral proceeds, and you are all allowed to have a say, if you wish, over Crag's coffin as it is being interred into the tomb. So we'll start at the top. Durox, is there anything you wish to add to the eulogy of the ogre?
He could drink a lot and eat a lot, and he had big arms, which I appreciate. Rest in peace.
Dwemlock.
I'll pull out a turkey leg from behind my back and place it on his grave and just say it's what he would have wanted.
Okay. Henry.
Where's the rest?
He got me executed for something I didn't do. Never liked him. I'm glad he's gone.
Smack Henry around the back of the head.
Not the time.
Yeah.
Nicholas.
How bad at people.
Nicholas loved Craig. Nicholas is going to jump on top of the coffin and cry. Scream, "Don't go! Come back, Craig!" No one squish stuff like you squish stuff.
The coffin is slowly placed within the tomb with respect by a full guard of Knights Raven. They don't speak, they don't even make any sound as they're lifting the coffin, although you know it's going to be heavy. But they manage it, and they manage it with respect, and it's placed down within this tomb, and the stone doors are closed behind as you all exit. Lord Voss turns to you all and says, "It's not the time or place to mention this here now, but if you wish to talk, you know where to find me. I'll be in my office." And he then as he's walking away, the abbot turns and says, "Spend as long as you need in town. Get what supplies you can. Hungerwood is a very dangerous place, and anyone who travels within that place often doesn't make it back. We don't have much information about what you could find in there. All that we know is it's inhabited by the restless dead. If you wish to know more, please feel free to come and ask me at the Abbey."
Thank you.
And
You
the
may just do that.
Knights Raven all leave in an orderly fashion. So Rolf stops, looks at you, and says, "Can't believe we're given a full funerary right to an ogre. Just a beast, if you ask me. Deserves to be just placed in the lake and be left forgotten about."
Oh no, he didn't.
Besides
That's
which-
laughing.
Fuck yeah.
Besides which, I've heard that you're heading to destroy a vampire by the name of Roman von Karstein. I may be attending with you to make sure that the job is done properly. Can't leave it to commoners
I
like
hope
you.
not.
Oh,
He turns
please
and-
do come along.
He turns on his heel and walks out, slapping his devil gloves against the palm of his hand.
This made the job a lot easier.
Yes.
I swear, if he comes with us, he's not returning.
Well, he's not meant
that's
to,
what
is
we've
he?
been told to do.
Yeah.
That is literally what we've been told to do.
So you miss Crag now, don't you, Henry?
Oh,
No. Can't wait to read something in front of you.
So,
I am dreading your new character because I know it's just going to get on my nerves.
You
So-
trying to say?
I might have let slip it was a gnome.
Oh? No, he didn't. He didn't let slip that it's a gnome, but now he has let slip it's a gnome.
Nobody knows.
Oh dear.
I have
Okay.
history with gnomes.
You're going to have a longer one in a few minutes. Okay. So, what do you guys want to do? I know some of you are probably heavily wounded. It's okay to spend a few days to rest up in Siegfriedhof. It's quieting down a lot as well. But whilst you're all here at the graveyard, I'd like Durox, Dwemlock, Henry and Nicholas to all roll perception, please.
See if we can spot the undead coming out of their graves.
Yeah. No.
Fucking hell, Henry.
Ooh, okay.
The
nice.
hell!
Yeah.
Nice one. I like it. Yeah.
sees
Henry,
everything.
Dwemlock, Durox.
I saw the one and wasn't going to bother, but yeah, I got roll as well. So what's the point? But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Henry, surprisingly enough, and Dwemlock, you both notice a humanoid cloaked figure smoking a familiar cigar, stood in the rain, hood up, a wide brimmed hat on, just watching from probably 50 yards away.
Dwemlock. The same shady, mysterious figure you saw watching us before?
It's the one that blew you up, yes.
Right. I say, sir, I have a bone to pick with you as I start approaching him.
He just turns and walks away.
I'm going to follow him.
Henry, no.
Try to blow me up.
Yes, because you tried to follow him.
Ah, I see.
Do you notice the pattern here?
What do you suggest, oh wise one?
Don't follow him. He might blow you up again.
Okay. Do we just ignore him?
I've been flipping him off for days now.
That might be why he tried to blow me up.
I mean, maybe. Oh, entirely possible.
Next time I see him, I'm going to try and shoot him.
Sure, you do that.
I think that's a great idea.
Speaking of which, I need to go shopping for some more bolts.
I definitely need shopping. I'll go with you.
Okay. So, so you're going to spend a couple of days resting up. If so, fully heal up and reset your fortune points, guys.
I need to do my
Haha! My fortune
next
points are
save
now
as well.
back to a grand total of 0.
Cool.
Aha!
And then, how many days you spending resting up? You've been 3 days waiting for Crag's funeral.
Maybe another one.
Okay.
6.
So yeah, so this day you spend getting supplies, then let's say.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go down the list. Who is anyone going with in pairs, or you all going separate?
Would it be?
I think you Joroks are going shopping.
So
Yeah.
Henry and Durox, what are you doing?
Shopping.
Or what are you looking for?
Oh, just knickknacks, really. Just little bits.
I love knickknacks. I haven't
Yeah.
had them for years.
Ribbon saucy.
If I can't find knickknacks, then quavers.
No
No,
Doritos.
Just bits and bobs. Nothing like rare. Just little items
Okay,
that
so
are all kind of like common stuff.
what are you looking for?
String.
String.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you can find string.
Have you got that shop thing where you can click it and it takes the money off?
Yeah,
Or
but
not?
string isn't in the actual trappings.
Oh.
So, how much string do you want?
About a foot and a half.
You're making a grot, aren't you?
No. I'm looking for razor blades.
So you're looking for a. Right. Okay. Right. For the string and the garrote, you can add them to your inventory, but it will cost you 10 brass in total.
Okay. I'll take that off.
Okay, Henry.
I would like to buy some crossbow bolts, please.
Sure. So I will post those to chat. And I'll put infinite up. So just press pay. And then it should give you 12 bolts every time you press pay.
Excellent.
Okay. Anyone else want anything?
And figure out if Rocco needs any black powder.
Okay, so is Rocco going off on his own?
No, he's got 65. He's fine.
He probably needs some makeup or something, doesn't he?
He does actually, you know. Oh,
So-
sorry, she does.
Can,
Sorry.
She does. She does.
can we use this downtime to spend experience?
Yes, certainly. Yeah. So is Rocco or Rowena going off on her own?
I imagine her and Dwemlock will be wandering around town together.
Okay, so what is Rowena and Dwemlock doing?
It's okay, I've just found out Rowena already has face powder and perfume. We've
Oh.
already been here, guys. We've already done great.
Okay. How could
Uh,
it be?
Just double checking. I know I needed something. I'm trying to remember what it was.
You destroyed the armor on his leg because due to the critical hit.
That might have been it. So yeah, he'll go and get that repaired if he can.
Okay, so you're looking to repair it, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so the blacksmith doesn't quite manage it, but it does cost you some money. It's mail, isn't it? Mail
Mail chausses, yeah.
choices, yeah. So, but it does cost you 1 gold for the attempt.
A whole gold.
Hmm.
Rocco will be out of pocket anytime soon.
The blacksmith, the armor smith actually says, "Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you part exchange these ones, eh? I mean, new ones cost 2 gold. I'll give you a gold for the ones that you got, and you give me another gold, and that'll be a new set of choosers for you."
Rowena just silently curtsies as if to say yes.
Okay. And he goes back into the shop and he brings out a nice pair of new male chausses. So if you click pay, here we go.
Oh no. Let's do unlock. I will add to unlock 2 gold coins back on.
Yep.
And get rid of those male chausses because he doesn't need them.
And then
Any chance you can drag them onto Rocco's? Actually, no. It's fine. I've done it.
Yeah.
I just need to repair his old ones, didn't I?
yeah, just delete those old ones. Okay.
Cool. Done.
All right.
Would I? Sorry, no. I'll wait.
No,
till
go
the
on.
end. I was just gonna say, if I was to like move up to the next career level thing, would I need to do anything in particular, or can I just do it?
Next career, you're
But it's right. Finish everyone else first. I'm just having a look at it. I think I can do it if I'm able, but
I think it just costs 100 experience, and you need to have.
It depends whether you completed the level or not.
yeah. So I believe I've done everything I need to do in terms
You
of.
have, then
points.
I think it only costs 100 experience to go up to the next level.
I didn't know like anything in game if I need to go off and do something, or if I can just sort of do it. Like, do I need to spend a couple of days with someone doing something? I don't know.
Ideally, you would have to spend a couple, maybe a 2, maybe 3 weeks being a protagonist. So essentially, organising a riot or a protest of some sort.
I've been that the entire time. I've not like sort of leveled up at all, but
Yeah. So you've been a braggart at the moment. So I mean, your character has been.
have I caused enough trouble?
Yeah, your character has caused a lot of trouble actually, and it is a very anti-establishment. So yeah, I'd say within this week or so, I'd say level up to the next level, mate, to protagonist.
Okay.
Because if you got all the trappings, you should be able to do that. Okay.
Oh yeah, I've got everything.
Yeah.
I've just checked through it now, and yes, I have.
Cool. Well, go for it then. As you're walking around Dwemlock, Rowena mentions to you that you're being followed.
No, I'll just go. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well, not much we can do about it. Every time we try and chase him, he does something strange. So, leave him to it. If he wants to follow us, he can follow us.
Okay. Not that one.
I need to get a breastplate, apparently.
They've got like a cup size.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Dwemlock will go shopping for some trappings, actually, while I remember.
Okay. So, well, I'll just finish off with Dwemlock, and then I'll go to you, Nicholas. So, what do you want, Dwemlock?
I am just going to double check what trappings I needed. I have my leather jack, I have a hand weapon. I need a magnifying glass and a lockpick.
Right. Well, there's magnifying glass doesn't exist in the trappings list. So, if you spend the gold for that and add that on,
Sure, just as like a miscellaneous item.
yeah.
Good. Yeah.
And lockpicks, that actually is in here. So, it's a town. Yeah, they got some in stock. They got 9 available. So if you wish, just click pay, and it will put them in. There you go.
Done.
All right. So going to Nicholas, what you have to make?
No, I was just looking at my what do they call it, career for level 2, and it says where it says trappings. I take it I have to have these to go up then, yeah.
Yes.
Right, so I need a breastplate.
Are you looking for a boiled leather breastplate or a plate breastplate?
Well, what have I got now? I've got a meal coat at the moment and a leather jacket.
Yeah.
Would I be able to carry it is the problem.
That is the problem, yeah. If you encumbrance, it has an encumbrance of 2. A boiled leather breastplate, and I think the plate one is 3.
Oh my god. So how much do I have left?
You may have to get rid of some stuff.
Yeah, I have 6 in total.
Oh my god, I know exactly what I'm doing. This is
I
amazing.
can get rid of. What are you doing?
I'm buying a horse.
Oh yeah, good idea. So what was their weights again?
The leather one is 2, and the plate is
Yep.
3.
Okay, I could. What? I might. How much is the plate?
The plate is worth 10 gold, and the leather is worth 18 silver.
Okay. Can I take some plate?
Sure.
Do I have to roll for availability?
No, actually, I'm going to roll that on a city because you're actually in a military town. So there is an infinite number available.
Yeah.
So if you wish, just click pay, and it'll add it to automatically. There you go.
Nice. Right, I put that on. Can I sell my mail coat?
Yeah, sure.
How much can I sell that for?
Mail coat. That could be sold for... Actually, what I'll do is... He's going to try... No, hang on. That's not doing what I thought it would do. He looks at it. The guy looks it over. It's seeing a bit of use. I'll give you 1 gold for it.
That's a deal.
Okay, he'll buy it. It gives you a gold.
Good. Do I need my leather jacket underneath it as well?
You can use.
Oh, it doesn't add any weight. Sorry.
As long as your armor says flexible, it can actually be used under things like breastplates or plate.
Oh, okay. Right. So my shield is 1. I think that's all I need. Oh, I've got a helmet. No, I don't have a helmet, but I'll get a helmet next time. I have one more question about talents.
Mm.
I want to add a level to Pure Soul. How do I do that? Because if I click on it, it just opens a little
Yeah, it
chat
will
thing
do.
up.
Because it's not in your career. It's what you start with as a human being. The only way to get pure soul is if you take up the career with it in.
Oh, bugger. So I can only have 1 level in it then?
Yeah.
You can't
Okay.
advance your racial skills. You can only advance your career. Your racial talents. You can only advance your career talents.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Is everyone else done?
Can I buy a horse?
Certainly, but hunger wood is very thick. It's too thick a wood for a horse.
Back off.
So
I might buy a horse when we get back then.
yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that's not a problem. But at the moment, there's not a way I can really describe. Think of the wood, it's not like you would see at Woodallspow or Bournewood or anywhere like all the New Forest. This place is thick with brambles, swamps, bogs, and tree roots growing randomly everywhere. There's no actual roads or paths through this place. It's an evil, twisted wood, much like Mirkwood out of Lord of the Rings, or The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Should I say The Hobbit, like Mirkwood out of The Hobbit? Bit like that. So there's not much use for a horse there, other than unless you're going to eat it.
No, that's fine. I will buy one and I'll return.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm not sure yet. Sorry. I don't have to have all the talents to go up to the next level, do I?
No, you
You need
don't.
to have at least one talent from your current level.
Yeah. But if you want the talent later on, you've got to drop back down to your previous career to do so, and that will cost you 200 experience points. And if you don't finish your career, it will cost you 200 to level up.
I had to do that. It sucked.
Yeah. Just be very
what?
careful before you decide to level up that you've got everything you want.
Yeah. Well, one last thing. A male shirt. How much protection do they offer?
Body and legs. Body and arms, sorry.
It just says male shirt.
I think
so-
it's two armor.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
it's...
the-
Sorry,
so that's
it's...
better than my leather one then.
Yeah, it's 2 armour on your body, not your arms, sorry.
But I guess they weigh a bit more.
Yeah, 2 encumbrance. But that's halved if you wear it.
Okay, so it'll be one. Is it worth it? Now I'll stick in the leather.
Okay, sticking with leather. Alright.
Mhm.
Okay, is everyone done?
I don't know.
I just need to add my skill points on, but I can do that whilst you're
Yeah.
talking.
Okay, mate.
Fuck it. Can I have a helmet, please? Sorry.
What type?
I don't. Something's gonna stop my head getting smashed.
Leather, mail, or plate?
What have I got? Plate, I guess. The last one was plate.
Yeah. Okay, so plate helmet. Do you want open or closed helm?
Actually, Actually, saying that one that's only one encumbrance because that's all I've got left.
That'd be a leather then. Leather skull cap,
That's what I've
Yeah.
got.
which is 0 encumbrance.
Okay, yes, one of them, please.
Okay, there'll be infinite of those. Just click pay if you want it.
Thank you.
There you go. That'll stop you getting your head smashed. Well, nearly.
Did that go through? No, that did.
Okay,
Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect.
cool. Is everyone done with buying stuff?
Yeah, I'm not going to buy anything else.
Okay. Do you wish to see Lord Voss before you all head off?
That seems like a reasonable thing to do.
Okay. During this day, after your shopping spree, you decide to head back to the Abbey. It is now just gone midday. And you enter the Abbey. The rain is still pouring down. And you make your familiar way towards his office. As you get to his office door, you can actually hear him talking to somebody within. Do you knock on the door or just walk in?
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Yeah, you hear Lord Voss's voice. Yes, come in.
Alright. I open the door. And we all, one by one, walk into the office.
You see the abbot. Yeah, you see the abbot and Lord Voss in the familiar positions, and there you also see Sir Rolf. Ah, gentlemen, and of course Verena. Pleasure to see you all. I take it that you are here to discuss your leaving of Siegfriedhof and heading to Hungerwood.
Yes, hoping to leave later today.
Good, good. Later today, not tomorrow morning.
I look outside at the moon. Yes, tomorrow.
Oh, okay. The sun, it's still daylight. But yeah. Ah, good. Alright. Well, at least it gives Rolf here some time to get his act together. I beg your pardon, Lord Voss. I am perfectly ready for the journey into Hungerwood, my lord. Yes, indeed. I suggest you not wear your plate armour, though. You might sink in the swamp, which would be unfortunate now, wouldn't it? I will wear what I am comfortable with wearing, Lord Voss. I have been a Knight of the Raven for quite a considerable amount of time. Not as long as you have, sir, but I know what I'm doing. Indeed. Besides, it's good to know that you're going to have somebody that's comfortable fighting undead, gentlemen. Somebody that is competent and knows what they're doing. You can see Sir Rolf just looking at him. It's like a hate-hate sort of relationship, but neither will say anything in front of the other by the looks of things, in fear of acting unhonourable. And then each one's looking for that little bit of an edge to get a dig in. It would be comical if it wasn't so serious a matter that's being dealt with here. I'm going to go and make sure my horse is ready for the journey to Hungerwood. And Sir Rolf turns and starts to head out. As he closes the door, Lord Voss starts to chuckle. The fool thinks he can take his horse into Hungerwood.
Well, it'll make for a good lunch.
Yes. At least the ghouls will enjoy it. Yeah, please, gentlemen, please sit down. So, I suppose you're here to try and find out as much information as possible of the Hungerwood, I take it, or are you just here for social visits?
I'd say the latter, but no, it's the former.
I see. Well, Hungerwood is a evil and twisted place, beset by the taint of undeath. The dead do not rest quietly in that place. There are empty villages and towns that we know of. The wood covers 100 square miles. There is believed to be a swamp in the middle of the woods, but we don't know quite where. As for Ron Carstein's hideout, you claim to say he is in a castle. I don't know. Never seen or heard of one there in that woods before. But if there is, it's deep, and our scouts have not managed to penetrate that far. As for the denizens of the place, you expect to find ghosts, banshees, skeletons, zombies, the usual undead affair. Ghouls are the most common. They hunt in packs, and most of them are family bound. Believe it or not, the ghouls have families.
Oh, good.
To your north of Hungerwood, you have the dread city of Mordheim. I would not attempt to go there if I was you. It is a cursed place, and those that do go there often end up either insane or dead. You all know Mordheim, that got destroyed by a huge warpstone meteorite a few years back. And now the crazy and desperate try and collect as much of the warpstone as possible in the hopes of some compensation of gold or magic items. But the dangers are huge, as there are many Chaos warbands that also roam the ruined city streets, along with Skaven and undead. And religious fanatics as well.
Who would be stupid enough to go there and harvest some weird warpstone, I wonder?
Yeah,
Imagine that.
yeah, imagine that.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
It does, doesn't it, Durox?
Yes. Let's not do that.
Yeah, it's a highly dangerous situation to be in. There's many a rumor or story of demons appearing out of nowhere, and even sometimes the buildings coming to life themselves and attacking people with tentacles and acid blobs. So you've heard of these rumours of Mordheim. Lord Boss says there aren't many entrances into Hungerwood, so it's best to pick a direction and just start to head in. Our scouts go in from time to time to see how bad things are. It's a high attrition rate, unfortunately, and many die.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Hmm.
That works. So I would keep your wits about you when you go in. If you've got silver weapons, I suggest you maintain them before you go and make sure they're ready to be used at a moment's notice.
I have a silver hammer here. What's everybody else got?
Also, you might find healing poultices and healing drafts to be useful in that place as well.
Maybe we need to go back to the shop.
Yeah, let's go back to the shops. We didn't buy any of them.
And also, for 10 gold, we can the abbey here can supply you with blessed holy water of more.
How many liters do we get for 10 gold?
You get 1 vial.
Are they large vials or not?
No,
That's
they're,
quite expensive.
yeah, they're about about that big, and he holds his fingers up, around about 2 inches apart.
That-
But it would do enough to harm an undead or repel one.
So perhaps save it for von Karstein himself.
It would certainly put a crimp on his day, yes. He's a powerful vampire. Holy water will not damage him as lot, but it will certainly cause him concern, should we say. It would cause him pain.
Good. Perhaps Rowena could pick some vials of that up for us.
Rowena will definitely buy a vial.
Okay, that'll be 10 gold then.
How much are healing drafts?
Healing drafts, I think, if I remember right, they're about 5 silver, but I will check. In
We'll go
fact,
back to the shop after
Because
this.
I intend to spend all my money on healing drafts.
All of it?
all of
All
it.
of it. All of it. Yes.
Well-
How much?
There are 9 in town at the moment,
I will buy all 9 if I have to. If I
and they're
can
10
afford it.
silver each.
That don't mean anything. I'm just going to keep pressing pay until I run out of money.
That's what I like to see.
Can I pick up
Oh,
my
yes.
weapon at this point as well?
Yeah. What did you want? A cavalry hammer?
I'm preparing. I haven't got a horse yet, but I need to practice with a hammer. So I'm hoping to take a hammer into the woods.
Do protagonists have those then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What, hammers?
Yeah,
Or-
cavalry hammer.
This one does.
Oh, okay.
He's going to be a protagonist like Braveheart on horseback. I mean, if the trappings for a protagonist is a riding horse with saddle and tack, surely you can get a weapon with it.
Well, yeah, you can use. Yeah, you'd be able to use a cavalry hammer. Yeah, I mean it's 6 feet long.
I mean, I'm going to be like... what's that enemy with a massive sword out of that? They made a video adaptation of the film. No, I don't know. Anyway,
The back of a.
Pyramid Head.
Is it Halfwood? Is it?
Oh, you talk about Pyramid Head from Silent Hill.
Silent Hill, that's the one. Oh, well done for getting that from my mangled description.
Yeah, I was not getting that.
Oh, wasn't
Yeah.
either.
I wasn't, to be fair. I knew it in my head and my mouth just went...
I was thinking of Cloud out of Final Fantasy VII.
All that, yeah.
Oh, that would look cooler.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Silent Hill enemy, sort of. A massive cavalry hammer that is going to two-hand in a forest. It's going to be great.
Oh yeah, a forest. You're surrounded in trees, and it's all overgrown
Yeah,
and twisted.
sure, right. They're not that big, are they? Right.
I bought every single healing draft that they had.
Okay.
Well, I already had one on me, so I have in total 10 healing drafts and 1 healing poultice.
Okay.
Nice. Can I get some silver bolts?
Yeah. I'll just give us a sec. So
I've
bolt.
spent a total of 3 gold crowns.
So it'll cost you 17 silver for 12 silver bolts.
That's fun.
Can we not just throw our silver pennies at them?
Can I only get 12? Can I not get more than that? It says
can-
1.
You certainly can, yeah.
The sterling silver instead.
But every time it'll cost you another 17 silver.
Yeah,
So
that's fun.
although that says 5, take another 12 off of that.
Oh, okay.
Just put our silver shillings in our crossbow pistols and fire that.
Just says it as bolts. Oh no.
Yeah, because that's what you got, isn't it? Crossbow.
No, I said, are they silver ones?
There will, yeah. If you just type in your character sheet,
edit.
yeah, edit
Edit.
the item and put silver in, yeah.
Silver.
Adam, Henry has enough trouble firing bolts with his crossbow pistol.
But that's what I mean.
How's he going to do
That's what I
coins?
mean. Silver shillings are easier to come by, so it doesn't matter that I keep missing.
They're sterling silver. It's not going to work.
I have a silver top cane that's up to 3 feet long.
I mean, if you get a blunderbuss and then buy a load of silver cutlery, you can. That would work.
Exactly, and all I have to do is aim it in the general direction. Surely one of it will hit them.
Can he get a crossbow blunderbuss pistol?
No.
Can I sell my large shield?
Certainly. How much? How much
5,000 gold.
How much is it worth?
3 gold.
He'll give you a gold for it.
Yeah, I'll take it. Better than nothing. Unless
are you
anybody
selling
else
it?
wants it.
Why are you selling it? Because you can't hold it, or for money?
It's really, really heavy. Now I've got a giant hammer.
Fair enough. Okay.
And I'd rather have a big hammer than a shield. So I don't really need the money, but I don't.
I already
want
have
the
a shield.
So if anybody wants a shield, I will gift it to you. If not, I'll take a gold. It's a large shield.
I think we're all good. I think we've all either got shields or are Rocco and just walk around with no helmet and no shield.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Is everyone done buying and selling stuff?
Rocco would like to buy a silvered weapon of some sort.
Right, that's going to be very rare. What kind of weapon?
I mean, if they have a silvered rapier, that would be amazing. If they don't, he'll buy a silvered anything else.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll post, but I'm going to roll on town. No, they don't have a silvered rapier. This is a very rare process, and you as a dwarf, you know that this will be a very difficult process to silver plate weapons.
Yeah. Do they have a silvered anything that Rocco could have?
Okay, let me just roll on this. They have a silver dagger.
Beautiful.
So there's certainly a silver dagger. It's more looking like a letter opener, but it's been labelled up as a silver dagger because of where you are. It's got a price tag of 2 gold.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Alright. I'll put that in chat.
Thank you.
Just take 2 gold off, mate, instead of the 16 silver. And then make a note saying that is silver.
Will do. Just editing it now.
Okay. Is that everybody?
I think so.
Yeah. I did send you some last minute requests. On Discord.
Oh, hang on. I'll just check.
My finger's been-
Right. What I'll do, mate, is I will put those into chat, and then you can drag and drop them.
Okay.
So you want the rations? We'll start with that first. So I'll post infinite. So ignore the coinage. Just you should be able to just drag and drop that over. If not, tell me and I will put it on you for your sheet.
Oh, I need some rations.
Everyone else will have to pay for them. Cloaks, infinite,
Oh, yeah, I need that.
and a tent.
Yeah, they said there was a small tent that was lighter.
No, there's only one tent.
How many days rations are we buying? Like each?
You've been here for a while. You'd also know that there are no wild game in Hungerwood. Nothing lives, so you best take enough rations. It's-
How long?
Like, I'm thinking like if I get a week's worth.
Yeah, a week's worth.
Every time I try and buy it, someone
Yeah.
buys something.
Yeah, and keep just scrolling. That's all I'm doing.
It's quite funny, isn't it?
No.
'Cause it's me.
Yes, it is you, you fuck.
I don't even want it anymore. I just keep clicking it for fun. No, I've got enough. I think I got 7 there. So
Oh,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Chris.
Nope, I've got 11. That's fine.
I also have 11.
That'll keep me going for a while.
I have 3 rations and 2 groceries.
Oh,
Okay, you're done.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go to the next day. So I'll go to 29th on the dawn. Oh, back. There we go. Otto wakes you up early in 6 o'clock in the morning. There's a light drizzle. The rain seems to be abating, thankfully. And as you enter the common room downstairs, you see Sir Rolf there, dressed in what looks to be leather and mail armour. He's got a shield leant against his leg and a sword on his belt. He looks at you as you're coming down the stairs, and he's quietly stirring what looks to be a tea. Well, looks like we're setting off today. I hope you're all ready.
Yes,
it is will be.
Good.
I'm going to smash some skulls with it.
Yes, indeed.
He'll show off his new hammer.
No doubt I'll be dragging your corpses out of Hungerwood myself. I might just leave you there for the rats to eat, though.
Lovely.
Oh, that's nice of you.
What a chap.
It's a lovely
Oh,
human.
this guy's more grumpy than I am.
I know. I'm shocked.
You're making me miss the fucking dwarves, man. That's saying something.
So, which part of Hungerwood are we starting to look in first? Are we heading round to the north of it, or are we heading straight from here into the Hungerwood itself? Or are we heading east or west and attacking it from that point? Have you made a
What would you
plan?
advise? No.
We bought
Plan?
weapons.
What's that?
Oh boy, amateurs.
I'll tell you what. You're the expert. Lead on.
I unfortunately don't know where his castle is, but I've been told that you do.
Who the fuck told you that?
It looks like you don't know everything then, doesn't it? So,
No. Why would we know where the vampire lives?
I just assumed you did.
If we did, we would have gone and fucking killed him.
Oh boy.
That's what we're doing.
So you don't know where he is?
Yes, he's in the Hungerwood.
Good. So where do we start?
The
At
Hungerwood.
edges,
At the
at the
tree.
edges and work our way inwards. That is the plan.
Which edge do we start at?
Which is the,
The
nearest?
outside edge, of course.
Good sir.
The nearest edge to us is just across the Essenster, which is the river to the east.
Funnily enough, that's exactly where we thought we'd start.
I see. Very well.
See, we're clever.
Yeah. See? Oh, ye of little faith.
Hmm.
But you'll be
Indeed.
fine.
I hope so. I hope so.
Okay.
Okay, so I am going to place a token down, which will be. I thought I did this. Oh, there we go. Group movement.
Oh yeah, I saw him earlier.
Before we set off, I would like to have a private conversation with Dromelock.
Yeah, sure.
Oh no.
Look,
Yes,
we killed this guy.
I think we're probably just going to let the undead do it for us. Why?
Right, okay. That's the plan. Excellent.
I mean, yeah, we either let it happen or, you know, on the way back, I mean, we'll probably just let Jorox do it. He looks like he'd enjoy it the most.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, I'll need to know a few things. Who is going to be the guide?
I will be the guide.
All right. So Durox is the guide. Who's going to be the hunter?
Wasn't Nicholas the hunter last time we did this? I feel like Nicholas made a great hunter.
I think I did. I think my skills were quite good in it.
I think
Did
you
it-
were.
Does it come under hunting?
No, it comes under tracking. That's the skill.
Okay. I'm looking for that now.
Lookout. Who is the lookout, which is perception based?
1000% Dwemlock.
Dremlock. Okay. Who
I
is
don't know if
going?
anything can track him.
Who is going to be the scout? It'd be Laura Reichland.
Now that,
Oh.
that was Nicholas.
No, that was me.
Okay. So who wants to be the hunter?
There's only one other, isn't there? Oh
there's
no.
an outdoor survival.
Oh, I am
It's
two
cool,
people.
let's go.
What can Rocco do?
Yeah.
You definitely can't track, that's for sure. Track is initiative. Sure, Rocco can hunt. He'll be rated it.
Okay, so Rowena. Who is going to be the other lookout? Or is that everybody? So one.
That's
two,
everybody.
three, four. That's everybody.
I
so far.
haven't got a role, but I kind of feel that I'd be shit at everything.
Second lookout it is.
Yeah. So you are our second lookout.
I
Cool.
mean,
can
if
read
you need someone
Tall
to sing a song, I'm perfect for that.
Okay.
But on a vampire hunting trip, I'm limited.
Perfect.
Okay.
What weapon are you using, Henry?
I have two weapons. I have a crossbow pistol, but I also
Oh,
have
cool.
a silver-topped cane that I can use to bash people's skulls in.
That's amazing.
There it is.
Good
I
job.
like to twiddle it and twirl it.
Oh my.
Okay, so can everyone see that token on the map?
Get rid of my character sheet, maybe. Yes.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, cool. So you enter the wood on the south, sort of. Actually, I could do this. So you all enter the wood on the south, the western side of it. If I can load up. There we go. So when you'll move over, I'll show you. Everyone's still moving over.
I'm on
Yours.
97%.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Hey, everyone's coming over. So
Nice.
as you look at the wood, I will center the map. There we go. Siegfriedhof stands on the westernmost part of the wood, so you'll be entering it on the west side of the wood, and you'll be heading in eastward.
Where are we again? I've just started off in the middle of the map.
So you're here. You're at this
Oh,
place
this-
here.
Follow the lights. Follow the lights.
And you'll be entering the wood on this side. So you're coming out of the back end of Siegfriedhof.
Oh,
And then you'll be heading eastwards into the actual wood itself.
we're
So-
heading for the H of Hungerwood.
So this is as close to representation of Hungerwood I can get in square miles. So how we do this is you can travel safely 10 miles a day. Any faster and you'll have to roll athletics. A fumble will result in injury and fatigue.
Safely it is.
Okay, so I believe I've done... Yeah, so you can travel 2 squares a day. And you can go in any direction you want. So the person that is leading will be the guide. And they need to roll Law Reichland to keep orientation. So pick a direction.
East.
Okay, and roll Law Reichland.
Who, me?
Anyway, it's Durox,
That's
yes.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's Durox.
I haven't got that.
Oh dear.
What do you need?
What else can I roll?
It'd be intelligence then.
Excellent. I have lots of that.
Abundance of intelligence.
I'm swamped in it.
Just, as a question, Rob, we can just swap roles around, if things
Oh.
don't quite work out.
Oh, lovely.
That way.
Okay, so you travel for the first day and you go deep into the wood and you end up at a stone circle.
Ah! It's be the castle.
We're here already.
Doesn't look like a very big castle.
I'd say that this is not a castle.
You've seen these before. This one looks to be very familiar. You've not been here before, but it looks very familiar to those that have been with Louise and cleansed the ones around for Fort Oberstrye. It's an ancient stone circle of the druidic nature. It looks like it hasn't been used for quite a considerable amount of time. It's very overgrown. If anyone has Sixth Sense, you can roll on that.
How do I roll Sixth Sense?
It's a talent.
No. No.
All my talents are to do with fighting.
Okay, so yeah.
Intuition. Right.
You could do intuition, I'll give you that.
Oh no, I have Sixth Sense.
Oh, okay.
I got it at the end of the last session.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, you'd not pick anything up.
Well, damn it, to unlock.
But it looks to be... It's weird. You've travelled inwards a little while for this day, and the grass and growth here seems fairly healthy, whereas the rest of it is very dead, if you like, unhealthy and dead. But this here looks to be quite vibrant and full of life. Flowers are growing. The grass is green here, whereas everywhere else it's a black, grey grass. The soil actually looks like it's got fertility.
If we just stay here, it's nicer.
I mean, I feel like Jorrocks is definitely found as a decent camping spot for the night.
Mm.
Seems like we're less likely to, be eaten alive by the forest here, which is always nice.
We can set up camp, and if anyone comes in, we can just smash their faces in
Sounds
with
like a
my
good idea.
new hammer.
You really want to use that new hammer, don't you?
I am desperate to use that hammer. I just
You
need
got
that guy to say one wrong word, and he's getting it.
I could wind him up if you want.
I mean,
I'm
there's
very-
no witnesses already, is there?
Very good at that.
It does look
Okay.
a reasonably good place to camp. The
got a-
rain
got a
has
plan.
the rain has started to get heavy again, and because you're now in a bit of an open area, it is siling it down. It's very damp and very wet. It's going to be difficult to start a fire here, but sleeping under your tents, if you got any, is certainly going to be a blessing tonight.
Did I get a tent?
So those who've got a tent,
Yes.
you're going to be dry. Those that don't
I've
have a
got a tent.
tent, I'm going to need you to
Oh,
roll
no.
a very
Why don't I have a tent?
difficult or
I
very
think all
hard.
Tents are two people tents anyway.
If there's not space to share, can I build a shelter?
This went so well for us last time.
Outdoor survival check, please.
Yes.
You managed to make an outdoor shelter that will last the night.
Yeah.
Your army training has kicked in and you managed it. Now, let's see if you can light a fire to cook your meals on.
Outdoor
Oh.
survival again.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes,
not,
Nicholas.
not bad, yeah. You managed to actually create a small cover to keep most of the rain off and set up a fire going with a pot so you can boil up your rations for the night. And you start to dig in and eat away.
Awesome.
Ah!
So that is the first night or first day done of travel. Here you can easily get your bearings, and you've realised that you've gone slightly north rather than east.
Oh, sorry.
So
Didn't know I could move that.
yeah, you can do, yeah. So you know that you've headed north, which is this way on, and you was meant to be heading this way.
Yeah.
To be fair, we were just going to wander around until we bumped into a vampire castle.
I was just heading
Was the
to
entire
the
plan.
middle. Why would you not have your castle in the middle?
Or the top right hand corner.
No, I would definitely build a castle in the middle.
So about here.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch because my perception is so good.
Okay, the sun is now set. It is dark, and as the others bed down for the night and the camp slowly goes quiet, you're left alone and awake, Henry. Roll perception.
I'm going to use this opportunity to carry on drawing my play.
Okay. As your watch goes on, you can hear hoots and howls deep in the forest. You look up, startled at certain points as they seem to get really close. You look and you can see yellow eyes darting in and out of the tree line, but they don't come any closer to where you are. But there's certainly something there watching you in the darkness.
Well, I'm going to put on a performance for the eyes. I'm going to tell some jokes. And they are brilliant jokes.
You think they're awesome jokes. But the eyes eventually disappear, seeming to lose interest, and your watch ends. Who's taking the next watch?
Nicholas will do it.
Okay, Nicholas. So, Henry, do you wake Nicholas up?
Yes,
Okay.
do.
Hello, Henry.
Oh,
I see anything interesting?
no. But I have just come up with a brilliant idea.
Oh, what is it?
Come here. Soil. I reckon we should dig some of it up and put it on Wankface's face.
Oh, it sounds like a good plan.
It's a brilliant plan.
Okay, let's go do it.
Do it.
Right. Have we got shovels?
These shovels. Just use our hands. No one will know.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna take my plate armor off before I do this, though. I'm guessing I'd be just be in my pajamas at the moment, so it's fine.
You don't sleep in your armor. If you are doing, I want to give you fatigue.
No, I'm not. I'm not sleeping in my arm. So yeah, can we?
Let's get some mud.
Yeah, well, can we get some mud and go and put it on Shitface's face?
So Rolf's face. Yeah.
Yes.
Roll stealth. See how well you do. Getting mud is easy. It's been raining for days.
Have I got stealth?
You should have.
If not, I think it's agility.
It is, mate. Yeah.
Can I roll sleight of hand instead?
You still got to sneak up to him.
Is it agility?
Yeah.
This wasn't such a good idea.
How do I roll it? Why isn't it not rolling?
The number at the bottom.
Click the number at the bottom.
Thank you. Ah, that's it. Oh fuck, we suck.
No, you suck.
Oh dear. As you get closer, both of you, Nicholas, you hear Henry, you squint your eyes tight, and Sir Rolf's eyes snap open, and his hand instantly goes towards a dagger, as he sits up and looks at you both.
We just go peekaboo.
Is it my turn for the watch, or are you here for something else?
Oh no, it's your turn for the watch. We thought we'd both come wake you up.
We're just gathering some mud so that we can make poultices out of it. Because this is some healing mud.
Roll. Roll. Pardon, what do you say?
I offered if he wanted you to try some.
No, he's not going to try some, but I need...
You put it on your face and it gets rid of all them scars and scratches throughout the day that you've gathered.
I need you to roll charm, please, Henry.
It's a mud. It's a
Roll charm.
face pack.
Ah, I see. It's not my idea of beauty, but I suppose if it's your commoner, it's the best you can got. Fine. Oh, do my watch.
Of course, this guy believes that commoners actually put mud on their face.
He gets up, he looks outside at the rain, he gets his cloak, puts it over his shoulders, and straps his sword to his belt and picks his shield up as he walks out of his tent. He then huddles down by one of the stones with a hood over his head to keep the rain off, as he sits there, trying to keep warm at the fire in the rain, as he just keeps an eye and watches around.
Well, I kind of got out my watch there.
You did.
I guess I'll go back to bed.
Yeah.
And
Oh well, it's a shame.
Who
shame
does
didn't
Sir
do
Rolf
work.
wake up? Yeah. Yeah. Who does Sir Rolf wake up for the last watch then? I guess
He-
this is your decision, Rob.
yeah, it gets to midnight, and his watch is coming to an end, and he comes up to Dwemlock and taps you on the shoulder, Dwemlock, and he says, "I believe it's your turn for the watch."
Yep.
And he heads back to his tent, thoroughly soaked through to the skin, and goes to sleep for the rest of the night. You come outside and it's still chucking down with rain. It's thoroughly dark. The fire is still going, but it's not as bright as it was. But it will keep you warm in this weather.
That's all we need.
And if you could roll perception for me, please. Nice. Again, you see eyes looking at you from the darkness. Yellow and red eyes. You hear this lasts for a couple of hours before they vanish away back into the darkness again. But they don't seem to come into the stone circle where you are. They seem to give it a wide berth.
I'll just make a note of that and stay where I am.
Okay. And it gets to the end of your watch at around about 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning. Who are you waking up?
I guess I'll just wake up Rocco.
Okay.
Rowena.
Yeah, Rowena finishes off the last part of the watch as the sun rises. And the sun rises. You all kit down for breakfast, but all please take a ration off if you haven't done yesterday. You break camp and you set off once more at, I'll do it 6 o'clock. Hang on. There we go. So you set off again at 6 o'clock in the morning. Is Durox still leading?
I would like to.
Yep. Okay, then roll intelligence. Which way are you heading first?
Northeast.
Northeast. Okay, so roll intelligence, please.
Yes.
Go, Jurox, go. More
Do
stone
this.
circles.
Let's go.
Yes!
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well done.
See, I told you I can do this.
Okay, so you going for the full day northeast. So that's
Yeah.
1, 2. It gets to dusk, and why has it gone that way? No. Oh well. It gets to dusk. It gets really dark very quickly in the thick of the forest here. But the rain is clearing up. It's a horrid place you found. There's not much of a clearing. There's a lot of undergrowth, brambles and ferns covering your track, but they're all of horrible, sickly grey colour here. It smells of death and decay, and there's spider webs and green, slimy mould everywhere. And as you put your hand on the tree bark, it comes away with a black film all over your palm. And it has a slight acrid smell to it.
Don't touch that.
And you've got to make camp. Or unless you wish to go for the day, go on through the night.
I'm not sure that'd be wise straight away, but See what everyone
No.
else says. We'll go with the majority.
Okay.
I'd advise against. We don't want to come up against something where we're knackered.
Oh dear no.
Okay, I'd like Dwemlock to roll perception, please, as the day went on, as you travelled.
I am Dwemlock.
Okay. You don't notice anything watching you in particular or following you. You don't hear anything, Dwemlock, and it's weird because you also don't hear any animal life here either. It's, as Lord Voss said, it's a dead wood, and it has an unnatural hunger to it as well, as though it's draining you, as you're fatiguing. As you trudge on through deeper into the woods, you feel tired, but you're not fatigued to the point where exhaustion's kicking in. But you're feeling very solemn, and you notice the quietness coming over your group as well. The joviality is now abated and the bravado is slowly dwindled, as though the very woods themselves is draining it out of them.
I don't like this place.
I don't like it either, Nicholas.
Oh, me.
So, could somebody roll outdoor survival to see if they set the tents up and start a fire?
Nicholas?
Yes, the eye is on it. Let's get it. Oh. Come on, outdoor survivor. Oh.
You don't manage to get a fire lit, Nicholas.
Can I use a fortune point, please?
Yep, okay, mate.
If I try and help him, does that give him any sort of advantage on that, like a +10 sort of thing?
Roll outdoor survival for me then, Dwemlock.
I don't have that. Is it just intelligence?
It'd be intelligence then, yeah. Unfortunately, you try to help him, but you just can't seem to get... The wood itself is wet through. It is rotten, it's wet, and it's just not catching fire. I would like Henry to roll perception as you're trying to light the fire. He is the other lookout.
Go, Henry, go.
Okay. As you're watching, Henry, and as they try to light the fire, you notice shapes moving in the distance just through the trees. Because the trees here are really thick and dense, you know that they're going to be pretty close.
There's something close by. Investigate.
Well, I'll take a look. Can I see anything?
Roll perception.
I guess we're all going to be staring.
It's dark. I can't see. Henry, whereabouts?
Over there. And I'm going to try and sneak up on them.
You're sneaking up. Okay, roll stealth. As you get to the location where you thought you saw them, the branch, you freeze and stop, your heart pounding in your chest. You hold your breath, and all senses, everyone just stops what they're doing and just stops dead and listens. There's a very strange silence to this place now, as though all ears and eyes are focused on your location. What do you want to do?
Uh, like to burst into song.
Burst into song. Okay.
Yes.
Roll entertain. Yeah. You
have.
you burst into song. Yes, indeed.
It's an incredible song. And I think Dunlop's just tried to shoot me.
No, I threw a rocket.
I'm getting traumatic flashbacks.
Yeah, so Henry just
Good time
bursts
he's
out
tried
into
to shoot
song,
me.
and Dwemlock then throws a stone at you, which hits.
Wasn't a big one. Henry, I know you're all. This is some sort of awkward, nervous energy right now, but that is not helping.
You trying to lighten the mood?
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
I will put you on the map.
This looks friendly and promising.
So Henry's over there. Nicholas is... No, hang on a minute. Nicholas and Dwemlock would be close together. And then
Would we now?
Rowena would be there.
This is definitely not a battle map, is it?
So,
Definitely not an
I
ambush
don't
in a
think so.
forest.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. I can just see darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah,
Oh.
because there's no lights.
I
It's
was thinking-
completely pitch black. No, you've got no
I can
torches.
see stuff now.
I mean, I assume if we've been traveling, we've probably had torches out,
Okay, I will.
or a lantern or something.
Okay, in that case, then I will.
Let's see.
Yeah, because you've got night vision.
I mean,
have.
Yeah, me and Henry are fine, but the three
we're
humans
fine.
would have needed something, otherwise they'd be following us on a rope.
There you
I
go.
remember. I
Nick-
forgot to buy a lamp.
Nicholas has got a torch then, because it is dark in the Hungerwood, and this is where you're all standing, as Dremlock and Nicholas are trying to light the fire at this old tree stump. Rowena's
In this building over here.
it's an old rotten shack. There's no roof, there's just no walls, just a floor left.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Right then.
the ground that you stood on is pretty marshy and boggy, and Henry's just burst out into a song. And as he does so, Dremlock throws a stone at him, but the whole of the wood is now quiet. And
Can we sing along with him?
you can sing along with him if you want.
You're going to get a rock thrown at you as well.
There
I
is
just
a-
feel like if we all sang along, it would deter whatever's coming.
But pure
Or at least
positives music.
Yes.
Whatever. What?
Right, he
Oh.
missed.
Oh, thank God for that. What the fuck is an ungor?
You'll find out in a minute.
I have a feeling I am going to. Warn you! Got a cane. Not afraid to use it. Shit.
An arrow comes flying out of the darkness. One misses, and the other one hits Henry on his left arm. He screams in agony, and it's cut badly. So, I now need to
What a perfect start.
give that to Henry. And you take 7 damage off your left arm, with minus armor and toughness. And we go into combat.
That's shit. 7 damage.
I haven't
It's
even really
my
started
toughness.
yet.
Don't forget your shields included in
4.
that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You'd have your armor on, so don't worry.
Damn. I take no damage. Excellent.
The critical still goes through. You take 1 damage.
Oh.
Because it was a success. And you hear a roar erupt from the forest. Or the woods. And the trees begin to shake. And if Dwemlock and Rowena could please roll initiative.
Which way's the roar coming from?
from this direction.
Okay. Thank you.
Somebody else should be in combat. Who is it?
I haven't done it yet.
Oh,
Hang on.
Sir Rolf. Ralph.
Oh, that's it.
Oh yeah, I need to put him on. Yes.
Billy Big Bollocks.
Yeah. Hang on. Did I? Oh, there we go. That should be that. All you hear from Sir Rolf is, "Oh dear, amateurs."
He wasn't doing anything, was he?
Well,
No, he wasn't. He was just standing there doing fuck all.
You're right. Yours. Okay. Okay. So ignore that bit of blurb there at the moment, Henry. So we go to Rowena.
I'd rather not ignore it.
You know that there is now an Ungol there and an Ungol there. And you also can hear sound coming from all round the trees here.
Rowena will walk out into the centre of the clearing and then threateningly reload her weapon.
You could roll perception to see if you could see them, but okay.
Yeah, I needed to reload.
Okay. All right.
much more important.
Dwemlock.
Good question. I can see there's something here, yeah?
You can see that one, yeah.
And Henry is hurt pretty bad.
Oh yeah, I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge in front of that one and try and whack it with my silvered hammer.
Okay. I'm going to let you I'm going to let you know now. A normal weapon will hurt these,
Okay.
and you don't want to be using silver weapon on these kinds of creatures because it will possibly damage it if you get a fumble.
Okay, so Dwemlock could know that these things are not undead.
These are beastmen.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they are mortal beastmen.
Which means the axe hurts them.
Yes, very much so, yes.
Unless I miss.
And you miss. Yep.
Do they still have to make an opposed roll?
They do, but you didn't... I need you to target it to help with that one, but I can...
Oh, sorry.
I can do this. That's all right. Yeah, he... What's that? He gets it's a -1, so that's still 5 damage. He takes 2 wounds.
Hey, I'll take it.
Okay. Is that it? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Okay, Sir Rolf. First off, he is going to roll for perception. And he says, you just hear him shout, 4 warriors, 2 archers, 1 shaman. And he runs off to this bush here.
Hi.
And he swings his cavalry hammer at something in the bush. Oh, hang on. And this thing will try to oppose.
God damn it, he's annoyingly good at what he does. It's the worst kind of arsehole.
Maybe we just let him get on with it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all he's going to do. You see something step out of the shadows. This is indeed something that looks different to the other warriors that you can see, as they now all step forward into the light of Nicholas's torch. And this one will cast some spells if he can. I've just got to find some.
Cure wounds be one of them.
No.
Can't me.
No. Yeah, he will do that.
So he's 40. 60. 60.
That's all he's going to do for now.
60.
Nicholas.
Yes. Can I see over this stump tree thing? Is it a tree?
You can see round it, yeah.
I can see right where I am. Okay. I didn't want to move. Do I go for this? He's got this side covered, so I'm going to go for what looks the biggest threat at the moment. And how far away is he? 14 yards. And I'm going to shoot it with my crossbow pistol.
Right,
You said
double-
it's matter with the silver, these guys, is it?
No, it don't matter with silver, no. Double right click if you can, please, mate, on the
Yep.
target.
Why have I got a -10 to my modifier?
Because of your helmet, maybe? Or it's in your other hand?
I don't know. I've never noticed that before. Okay, don't matter. Oh shit.
Yeah, it doesn't do any damage. It goes skidding off across the undergrowth and wedges itself in a tree behind him.
No.
Durox.
Durox is going to withdraw his new hammer excitedly and charge at this one here.
Okay, because you're charging, don't forget to add +1 to your advantage.
And he's going to take a mighty overhand swing to try and pierce the top of its skull.
Come on, Durox.
Oh, you only have to tick the box, don't you? Oh, that's better. Cool. Smash! Yeah.
That'll do.
I'll do. Unfortunately, he manages to deflect the blow, but he does take 1 damage because it was a successful hit.
Ah!
He brings his club up and manages to deflect it off to the side, but the force of doing so jars his arm quite badly, so he takes a little bit of damage. This beastman, he runs forward towards Rowena, which is probably going to be his doom.
That's kind of how this works.
Yeah. But he doesn't know that. And is going to try for a hit, which he does quite well. And the gore wins against Rowena, hitting heavily on the body, doing 6 damage.
6 damage to the body.
Yep.
That's fine. That is 1 damage.
He howls in triumph.
Does he still take damage at all with parry?
No, because he didn't beat him.
Okay.
I think that's how that works. Just gives a sec. Which is riposte, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll pop it in the chat.
Confirming to the best defense is defense, you respond with incoming from light and fast attack. That's right. If the weapon has a fast quality, you may cause damage when you are attacked as if it was your action. Right. I would guess because he didn't beat the gore, then it doesn't take effect.
Okay.
So this gore, he's going after Rowena as well. Seeing it, he seems to be quite a significant threat.
What, in makeup
Yeah,
and a wig?
yeah,
I think we established that there is a mop on Rowena's head.
yeah.
Yeah.
He comes down
Clearly the
hard.
most
It comes
dangerous.
down with a weak blow, but Rowena can oppose that if she wishes.
Mm.
And that hits, doing damage back to the gore for 4 damage. This gore, I thought they was uncovered. There we go. It's going to retaliate against Rolf. That. So Rolf is going to try to parry that.
Oh,
Ouch. Yeah, that hits Rolf hard on his left arm. I will be with... Don't worry, Scott, I've not forgotten, mate.
No, it's fine. My foundry's going really, really slow anyway.
Okay.
I've only been on this map for like the last 60 seconds.
Oh, okay, mate. You hear Sir Rolf grunt, but it doesn't look like a serious wound. This Ungor, he's going to try to retaliate against you, Durox.
That'll be his downfall.
With an impressive failure, but you can get a critical if you do a defensive opposing, or you can dodge.
What? Do I need to click on him to do a...
No, just click on your weapon. And it'll do the automatic opposing.
Was it?
Just... There we go. So you don't take any damage.
Even though it's a terrible roll.
Yeah, even though it was a terrible roll, you still beat him, and you don't take damage.
We're both useless, but yeah.
This Ungor, he will target Dwemlock.
I'm just going to give myself an advantage because I did charge in. I just
Yes.
forgot to put it on.
Okay, mate. Doesn't do very well. He tries to hit you.
I will parry with dash shield.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You managed to deflect the blow, but
Fortune points.
you... okay. So you're re-rolling.
None of that.
Yep. Okay, so you do manage to deflect the blow, and I think that's... Yeah, you beat him. So you don't take any damage. This gore... It's going to try and run at Nicholas.
Ah!
And it's got advantage because it's running at you. And comes in with a big looking meat cleaver.
I can oppose that, can't I?
Yep.
Take it with my pistol. Oh, crossbow pistol, come back. Choo. Check that, bitch.
You managed to deflect it with your crossbow pistol. You're lucky because if it was a fumble, it would have destroyed it. Because it's not a melee weapon. And we come to Henry, who's bleeding. What are you doing, Henry?
I am going to do what I always do, and I'm going to save Dwemlock.
Okay.
Yeah, I might not be able to. I might be too far away.
I'm in front of you.
I know, but the crossbow pistol's got a really rubbish range. Oh, okay, I can
I was
reach
going
them.
to say, it should be able to do that, right? Right?
Yeah,
Surely.
yeah, it can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. On the wrong bit.
Unfortunately, it misses Henry.
Roll against me when it hasn't rolled.
Eh? It misses, unfortunately, and doesn't do any damage to the Ungor as it goes whizzing off into the distance.
Oh, Rocco. Hey there, Rocco.
Hang on. Give us a sec. There we go. That's been applied to him, and okay. So we go back to Rocco, top of the round.
Good old Rocco, everybody's favourite.
Or Rowena.
Sorry, yes, Rowena, everybody's actual favourite.
Yes.
First off, there's a guy to my... Well, Rocco's left because he's facing down. So he's just going to whip out the pistol and push up in that guy's neck.
I'll take it. It's this one on here.
Sorry, yeah, forgot to target.
Yeah. I think it's targeted previous. So, yeah. He's going to try to oppose. Rocco wins, doing 25 damage. Do you want to press critical?
I do indeed.
Rocco points at his knee, and you just see the leg get blasted off. And this guy just crumples down into the mud dead from the gunshot.
Alright. And an uppercut with the rapier.
Okay, on the other
Guy
one.
in front.
Oh, gee.
Nice.
Shit.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Ow! Critical, critical. Okay, so this this happens exactly the same time. The gore will take the wrench collarbone. And it will also take 55. It got +7, +1. So he'll take 14 damage. He's still up, just. And to Rocco, he gets a badly twisted knee as the meat cleaver slams into it. You can sacrifice your armor on that location if you wish.
Left leg, yeah.
It will be... Yes, left leg.
Done.
Okay. You destroyed your armor again on the left leg, but you saved your knee. But you still take the 8 damage on that location.
Is the 8 damage calculated post or pre-armor being destroyed?
Pre-armor. So 8 damage, then take your armor, then your toughness.
Cool.
Okay?
Yep, that's fine.
Alright. But this gore now looks really bad. It's breathing heavily, there's blood pouring out of a massive cut to it, to its collarbone. Drumlock.
Oh, hey, that guy. Yeah, I'm just going to continue trying to beat this guy with an axe. That's better.
Okay, he will try to oppose that. Which he doesn't do. So he takes 12 damage. He's still up, but he's looking bad. Sir Rolf. is going to continue trying to hit this guy.
Oh, that's a good hit.
And this guy goes down dead as you hear a sickening crunch from Sir Rolf as his cavalry hammer pierces through his head and drives the creature to the ground. This guy is going to target Rocco. And you see a bolt of dark, shadowy magic emanate from him. Slamming into Rocco. And also splitting off and hitting Nicholas as well. So both Rocco and Nicholas will take 11 damage to the right arm.
Jesus Christ.
That is rough. Okay.
You can reduce it with armor and toughness, by the way, as well. Don't forget.
Cool.
So right arm. So it's the red one, and I haven't got my shield either of it because of bloody holding the torch.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So for what did you say it was? 11.
Yeah, 11 damage in total, but don't forget to minus your armor and toughness.
Yep. Mhm. How'd you get your amount of wounds up?
Through your
Oh,
career.
yes.
Through your career, mate. Ignore what I'm doing for the moment.
No.
Yeah, you're in. So next round, Scott, you'll be actually at the site itself, and I'll describe what the others see. So, has everyone done their bit? Okay. So we go to Nicholas next.
Nicholas is looking a bit worried, but all you can do is fight this guy in front of him, and I'll have to shoot him with my crossbow pistol. Or I could try and set them on fire with a torch.
Yes.
I think I'm going to do that.
You're trying to hit him with your torch. That will be an improvised weapon.
Or I'm going to try and set him on fire with a torch. I'm just going to stab him with the torch and try and set him on fire.
Yeah. If you get a critical, yeah, it will do. Its fur will catch fire. So, yeah.
Nice.
Not bad at all.
He manages to knock it to one side before it actually manages to make contact. But he does take 1 damage from the heat. And that's it. Anything else?
No.
Durox.
Can Durox use one of his special talents which he has learnt in Strike to Stun?
Yes, he may, yeah.
That only changes things when it hits, though, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Okay. He's going to try and stun him and aim at his head.
All right. So
With-
that'll...
Yes. Hammer.
Okay. I think that's a cold shot, so that'll be a different difficulty.
So it says it ignores the cold shot penalty.
Oh, okay, yeah, fine, go for it then.
Not the
So you
talent
just
that-
go for the head.
Yeah.
Still hurts.
It's a hit, but
I am not rolling well.
you hit him. You hit him on that arm. He's not looking good. He's badly wounded, but you'll strike the stun. Can you just put that in chat for me, please, so I can read it?
Yes.
As your hammer comes smashing down into his skull. So you've got the pummel quality.
Yep.
Location. Oh, nice. Okay. Further, you count all improvised weapons if they come. Okay, so
Wemlock needed that.
right, I need to read up on that. What do I need to do for that?
I'm going to be a headshot expert with a hammer now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's my new job.
Wow.
Practice
Good.
popping heads like melons.
Back in just a second.
Okay, yeah, right. I need to look
And
at
then-
the pummel quality now.
And then when I get my horse, I'm going to do it from horseback. Smashing heads off.
Why
It's
not?
going to be great.
Right, you
I'm a little
need
bit
to
jealous.
make a strength test now, Durox, and I need to make an endurance test.
Okay. Is it just a straight strength? Yeah.
Yeah, straight strength test, mate. I need to make it endurance, so that would be toughness. Nice, yeah.
Oh. I'm not rolling well.
You beat him,
Yes.
and he goes.
Rolling well.
He is stunned. He's
Bang.
got the stun condition.
Finally, I'm semi-effective.
This gore, it's going to keep on at Rocco. It hits with another critical on his body. Does Rocco want to oppose that?
He probably does, but
I
Josh
think he ran off.
Oh, okay.
But yes, he does want to oppose that.
Yeah, he will, won't he?
Yeah, I guess so. And probably destroy the body armor as well.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't want to get loads of critical hits.
No. I'll just read up on stunned.
The good one.
It is a good one, yeah. He's incapable of taking an action on his turn.
Perfect.
He can
Right.
only move to stagger at half his normal movement. He suffers a -10 penalty per stun condition. But
And everyone else gets an advantage against him, don't they?
he gets to oppose. He can still defend himself with opposed tests, but you all get +1 advantage against him when you attack.
Yep.
And then he's got to make a endurance test to try and break out of it. Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Just come back and seen that Rocco seems to have been critical.
Yes. By this gore, and its last legs, this gore's axe or cleavers slammed into Rocco's body.
Is it? Can I use a fortune point to make him re-roll? Is that how those work?
No. That only
Okay.
works for you.
Just thought I'd double check. Can't remember.
So you're going to have to destroy the body armor if you don't wish to take the body critical.
Oh. The body armor. Yeah. It's difficult. Fuck it, I'll have to.
Okay. So you see, is that chainmail?
It's a mail coat.
Yeah. So you see the body part of the male coat just slow away as the chains just explode in the linkage. He still takes the 12 damage, but minus armor and toughness.
Yeah.
You can oppose that as well if you wish before you do that to see if you do actually deflect the blow enough. He beats him, so you don't take the damage. You take 1 wound, but the critical would have gone through still, so you'd lose your body armor. So you'd only take 1 wound on that. Let's see what we do. Good call, because you would have got cracked ribs otherwise.
Yeah. I figured with a body critical, it's like, oh, no, it's not worth it.
I mean, you could have got torn asunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. This Ungar.
Has that happened to anybody recently?
Yes.
Yeah. He's dazed and stunned, and he's going to try and shake it off with a endurance test. He doesn't. So he's still dazed and stunned.
Yeah.
This Ungar. He is going to try and attack Hugh Dramlock.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, shit.
You can oppose that as well, by the way, but the critical will go through.
I'm assuming I'm going to have to...
So, yeah, you beat him, so you only take 1 wound.
Shouldn't have got out of bed this morning.
Are you destroying your arm on your right leg?
After I end the sequencer effect, yes.
Okay.
I'm going to have to, yeah.
Yeah, you would have got...
Leg. Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it's a broken knee.
And yeah, that's no fun either.
Nope. This gore is attacking you, Nicholas.
Oh no, it's probably not a good thing.
It hits solid with a vicious-looking serrated axe on your body.
Okay.
You can oppose that if you wish.
I can oppose or dodge, can't I?
You can dodge, yeah.
I wonder what's better. That's the question. How would I know what's better to use? What's my dodge?
It's your choice.
I suppose everyone else opposes. I suppose.
It beats you. And it does 7 damage to your body. As the axe slices across, causing a red line to appear across your midriff.
Ah, it does 1 damage.
Henry.
Yes. Don't worry, Drumlock. I'll save you.
Oh, good.
I've got to hit something someday. The probabilities tell me I have to hit something at some point.
When I was a low-level dwarf, what I used to do is I used to run at things with fire pokers. and that worked great.
You hit. The bolt actually lodges itself in the left leg of this Ungor. How do you want to do it?
I actually hit something. Wow. This is a moment to remember. Shoot it, and then when it hits, I want to jump up in the air. Going, I'm not totally useless. Hit it.
No, you are definitely not totally useless. You hit something.
No, only partially useless.
Okay.
Rocco.
Yeah, Rocco's first.
Uh,
Now, because Rocco lost a couple of those rounds, you need to drop his advantage down by 0 to 0, mate.
oh, cool. Okay.
Because he got hit hard.
No worries. And back to the same game. Rapier to this guy. Sorry, I did not target him. I have done that now.
The bleeding didn't apply. Hang on.
Roll endurance first, please, Henry. Because this guy is brown bread. Yep, it's come off, mate.
Oh, have I stopped bleeding?
Yeah,
That's good.
there you go.
But you are tired.
You are now fatigued, yes. Okay, so Rocco's rapier definitely takes the life of the last of this Gore that he's been in combat with. Is he wishing to do anything else?
1, 2, 3, 4.
As he gets there, you can see two people running through the undergrowth towards your group. One female, one male human.
He's going to stare at them and go, "You with these?"
The woman doesn't say anything. It's up to Dimitri if he wishes to say anything, though. Yuri.
No. Don't be silly.
And Rocco will just silently pull the trigger.
Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, I'm still talking. I'm terrible at remembering to target. Sorry, Rob.
That's okay. Because it goes down. Dead. As the gunshot echoes throughout the woods. The woman moves at some incredible speed.
The
And
guy, not so much.
yeah. She literally sprints through the woodland as though it's not there, appearing as in a blink of an eye next to Nicholas and the last Gore. She brings a sword round, slamming into the Gore. The Gore looks between you both now and tries to defend, but manages to deflect the blow. I would like you to make a perception test, please, Nicholas, at this moment in time.
Yes.
No, okay. Drumlock. You turn around and there's this now woman stood opposite this Gore, helping Nicholas, and another person running through the undergrowth.
What's happening? People? What? Why? Ah! And he's just going to charge. I can charge up to my run speed, right?
Yes.
Means I can get to there.
Yeah, you can add 2 advantage.
2 advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh, daddy.
Oh, nice. It will try to oppose that, of course. Which it doesn't. And it takes 17 damage. So, yeah, it goes down. Dead. As the battle is now beginning to turn. So Rolf, you notice, just cleans his hammer and he watches Durox and the Ungor fight, and he sits down on a tree stump.
What a prick.
Yuri, you're up.
Yeah. It's going to run. Okay. Run, goddammit.
He's moved.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can't see it.
Okay. So I'm trying to decide whether or not Rocco's got his gun pointed at Yuri or not.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's something Rocco would do or not. I'm not sure we can test.
Yuri is carrying a bow, but not pointed at anyone.
What you see, Yuri, is one remaining Ungor here. He looks dazed and stunned and badly wounded.
He won't be doing anything because he probably looks more like he's just run a marathon.
Okay. Nicholas, I'd like you to make a perception roll as this Ungor falls down dead. And then you can take your action. Okay. I'll whisper something to you in a moment.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, for God's sake. Maybe I won't whisper to you. keep going, I'm listening.
I haven't seen anything yet. Well, I'm just gonna let Jorx has got this guy over here.
Okay.
He's like unconscious, knocked out, stunned.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go up to the vampire lady and I'm not taking that kill away from him. This vampire lady and say, well, assumed that there, didn't I? I'm going to say hello. So, where'd you come from?
We're not yet we're not out of combat yet, but she looks at you as you approach her.
That's gonna be my action.
Okay. And she puts the sword down, but you notice that she doesn't actually put it away, and she takes a defensive step back slightly, or like she's ready to receive an attack.
Well, for me, I mean you no harm,
Durox.
me friend.
Durox is determined to get his first ever kill with this hammer.
Go for it.
And he's going to swing it upwards to try and take his head clean off.
Ooh.
That's nice. That was really nice.
Right into his chin. Please
It
roll
will
that.
oppose. Yeah, you hit solidly and hard. It comes sailing up in a massive undercut. You hear, and you also hear and you see the bottom of his jaw get rammed up into the upper part of his skull. He gets cleanly lifted off the floor, lays perpendicular, then comes crashing down on the woodland floor just before you, inert and very, very dead. And
All the while it's in flight, he's going to be screaming in joy. Yeah.
And we are now out of combat as the wood goes quiet once more, with your two new friends standing there. The woman says to you, Nicholas, I am Ulrika. This here is my friend, Yuri. We heard you're fighting and decided to investigate.
And where did you come from?
I am from Kislev. So Yuri is as well.
Okay. You wouldn't enter into people in the Forest of the Dead, you have to ask these questions. Sorry if we seem on guard.
Indeed. Before we carry on, I'd like everyone to roll for minor corruption.
Oh.
Please. You just click resist. It'll be on call.
Is that including me?
Yes.
Let's see if I can do this, because it's still not moved on my screen.
And
Oh, I'm still targeting.
Oh no, that rolled it for Dwemlock again. I'll just roll on.
Hey, I've gained a point of corruption.
yep.
Shoot
So
me now.
how's Rocco?
I need to find out.
Oh, does it automatically add to it?
Yeah, it should do.
It doesn't automatically add it.
Yeah,
Mine did.
It does. It does if you
It's
click resist.
automatically added it on mine.
If you click
I was
resist,
on,
if you click resist in the chat bar, it does do.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
mine was on 3, now it's on 4. So, and I didn't change it on the sheet.
Yeah. So Rocco goes up by 1, and so does Henry.
How does one not gain a point of corruption?
You can't. You take it, or you spend a resilience point.
Rocco will spend a resilience point.
Okay.
Don't you re-roll with a fortune point?
You can do. You can use a fortune point to
Oh.
reroll.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay. Reroll. Nope.
Resilience it is.
And no, you can't take resilience point for that one because you've already spent your point.
Oh. In which case, Rocco is on 7 out of 7 corruption.
Oh dear. Right. Okay. He's okay.
Yes.
He's met the maximum threshold. Any more,
We
and
need
he's
to go
going
to
to have to
pilgrimage.
start to roll.
start shooting other people.
Swear
So-
to God, if he grows another arm, I'm shooting him in the face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Me and Steve will be waiting for this day.
I mean, here's the thing though. If Rocco turns, do we survive?
That is the question. Yes.
Yeah,
No, as in,
Only if we can wrestle his weapons away
I was
from
going
him.
to say, just wait for him to sleep, nick his guns, sorted.
Okay. I would like Henry though to roll a very easy endurance test, please.
Wait, you know I'm gonna fail it. Easy.
Very easy endurance. Yeah. Yep. You're okay.
Just-
Just.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. We were travelling through the wood, looking for something, and we heard you fighting, and we decided to investigate. It looks like we came at quite an opportune moment. This is
Well,
my
we did
friend
have it.
Yuri.
You know, right.
Hello.
I mean, we were fine, but
Wow.
What tough old cookies.
my hammer is amazing. Look, and he'll hold the hammer out.
It looks very nice. Yes.
Thank you.
Shit.
I, think
I like you now.
Clean it.
The blood
Sir Rolf is still sat there, he's watching, and he says, "Don't tell me we're picking up these strays."
We
Who
haven't
knows?
decided yet.
Okay, I won't tell you.
I mean, they're a damn sight more friendly than you, that's for sure.
I'm not here to be friendly. I'm here to kill a vampire.
Do you know where?
Get that. We gathered that.
Do you happen to know where the castle is?
Who are you talking to?
What's her name? This one in front of me. Not,
Ul-
the Yuri,
Ulrika.
not Yuri.
Ulrika.
Ulrika. Ulrika.
What castle are you talking about?
There's a castle in the forest.
Hmm.
Mm.
Uh,
Take it, the name
castle.
Woman von Carstein means nothing to you?
Make a sixth sense test, please. Or intuition test. You can use sixth sense as well, Dwemlock.
Well, that's me.
Oh, bloody hell, nice. You get the sense that there's something off about her, for one. And you, as you say the von Carstein name, you sense her stiffen slightly. You see her stiffen in her posture at the sound of the name. And a slight smirk at her lips.
Something funny about that?
Yuri's head trying to disappear into his body.
We could say Yuri and I were on a hunt of sorts.
Oh, moved.
Are you planning to camp here for the night?
No. We were trying to. What were you hunting?
Maybe we find a campsite to. You can heal up. Yuri is a good healer.
We do need
That sounds
one of those.
good plan.
There's some caves not far from here. We've passed them on our way. Come, follow me. And she starts to lead you out of this clearing. And it's not far where you're heading. But she takes you another 10 miles north to a small cave. She goes in first and comes out after a few minutes and says, "The cave is clear of any predators or undesirables. Please, come in. We can start a campfire at the entrance." And you gain shelter from the rain for the night.
Yeah.
So, Nicholas, if
Yeah,
you
so-
wish to roll outdoor survival, but this time you can do it at a very easy because you're under shelter.
Can I try and heal that person?
Yes, mate. Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. So, anyone that's wounded can ask Yuri for help in healing, and Rocco can also lend an aid as well with heal as well.
Apart from that dwarf with a hat.
Awesome. It's very easy.
You.
Yes, very easy. Yes, mate.
I just need sleep. That's all I need.
Yep, you managed to light a fire, and it's a roaring fire this time round, and it starts to warm you all up after this horrid day of damp, rainy trudging through this quite depressing forest. And through the light of the fire and the torches that you've placed around, you find that the cave is naturally made. It's not deep, don't go very far. It's just where something has excavated the side of a hill. You can see the claw marks. Whatever it was, it hasn't been here for a while, but it was certainly large. Ulrika sits down and starts to dry her boots off. She takes a hood off her head and pulls it down, and you see that it's short cropped hair, blonde, nearly white. Skin is porcelain white as well, and her eyes are ice blue. And if Yuri wants to explain what he looks like.
Yuri is human. He's quite smartly dressed, if maybe more for function than smart or anything. It looks to be the stuff is quite well worn. You can possibly hear a bit of a clink of glass or jingle when he moves about. He has light brown hair and a slightly darker beard. And I suppose he looks quite bookish, even though he's carrying a bow. And next to her, he kind of looks like if you sneeze hard, he'll go flying.
Yuri and I, we've travelled from Prague and on the hunt for after discovering a vampire cult there. We managed to make it this far, and we're looking for a castle from the Blighted Comet.
Seems like our interests may align then.
Interesting. So, where have you met this Blighted Comet before?
A few times.
Anything in particular?
A few. There was a necromancer of sorts we had to fight. We think he's perhaps not dead, but just... You know how necromancers are.
It's difficult to keep a necromancer down, much like the rest of the things that he can summon. You also know that you defeated a cell of the Blighted Comet in Kemperbad and Nuln as well. You also found... Did you find them or not? No, you've not found them yet. I nearly let slip something there. You know you've not found them. So yeah, you've not found those yet. But yeah. But you certainly know that you've dealt with them at Nuln and Kemperbad.
Okay, I'll let her know various details without going into too many specifics.
Interesting. Well, it seems our quarry is the same person or the same group here in the Hunger Wood. Maybe we should travel together somewhere? Find this place? She scans and looks over at Sir Rolf. And your friend here, is he also part of your troop?
He's not a friend.
Friend is a very strong word.
He's a rude man.
Well, he's baggaged by the is he Silver Scythe? Is that where he's from, Rob?
The Knight's Raven.
Knight's Raven. Get my groups confused.
He insults people to make up for his lack of manliness.
He has a small willy.
You hear a giggle from Yuri.
I like Yuri.
Sir Rolf looks at you all and he says, well, at least I can claim to be an honourable man, whereas the rest of you are just curs. I'm going to take first watch. And he gets up and walks out the cave.
Okay, Mardy Bands.
Honourable. Oh, honourable. I saw him sit there whilst I killed that creature. Honourable. Didn't even try and help. Oh, well.
Well, what can you do?
I mean, if he falls down a hole on this journey, no one will care.
That's interesting to know. I mean, would you be the same for your friends here? For Yuri
Absolutely.
or I? What, you'd leave us in a hole?
Oh, no, of course not. No.
Oh, that's good to know.
No.
So,
Unless I was in danger, then I'm out of it.
because I certainly wouldn't leave you in a danger.
What?
I
You
don't
don't know, do
do
you?
well in holes.
Well, I'd like to think that I wouldn't leave anyone in a compromising position.
You wouldn't last long on the streets where I grew up then.
Well, from Northern Kislev, we fight Chaos Warbands quite regular. We
Yeah.
don't really grow up on the streets. I grew up on the steppes, on the oblasts.
I had to nick apples to survive.
My father was a boyar.
At least you knew your father.
If
Mine was a
everyone,
librarian.
Oh, this went weird really quick.
yeah, if everyone wants to, I mean, you would know who what a boyar is.
Yeah.
So everyone else, so roll Law Kislev or Intelligence, please.
I accidentally closed the tab trying to find a shortcut, so I will be with you shortly.
Okay, mate.
What was that? What was the other one?
Law Kislev or Intelligence.
I'll tell you how it.
Yeah.
Feel free to roll for Dunlock. I don't know how long it's going to take me, Rob.
Yeah.
Andrew sometimes takes a moment to boot back in.
Not an issue.
Okay, so Dwamlock and Rowena.
Oh, yeah. Rowena too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, get in, Nick.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. Oh.
So, Rowena, Farida, and I don't think you have it.
At least she's bad at something.
Yeah, she's bad at something. Dwamlock, no. So,
Late
who
application.
did make it? Nicholas. Partly due to your military background, you know what a boyar is. They are like a lord of the empire, a nobility.
Oh.
They are often described as supreme fighters, as they grow up fighting chaos and Norscan war tribes. War tribes? War bands, sorry. Most of their lives, and they defend the northern lands of Kislev from chaos invasion. They are on the forefront of chaos incursions all the time, so they're always fighting. They don't get much rest.
Okay.
And this woman claims her father was a boyar, and you can see the way she held herself in that fight, that she knows her way around a weapon, and she's not just some sort of lady of nobility like they are in the Empire. She knows how to use a sword.
We definitely need to keep this woman with us.
But you also noticed during the fight that her eyes went from blue to red, and her fangs were distended slightly. But now they've gone back. They're not showing.
Oh, okay.
But no one else saw this other than you.
Okay. Well, when they're not around, I will tell everybody. Say, I think she might be a vampire. Or she needs to see a dentist.
So,
Oh, I was going to heal.
yep, Yuri can start healing, so can Rowena.
Rowena just, while Henry's not paying attention, Rowena will just, sneak up behind and slide her arms around Henry and just begin to start healing wounds as awkwardly as possible.
Hugging him.
No!
No. And I thought I wasn't going to have nightmares tonight.
Why me?
The hugging continues, but it doesn't heal him.
I will use a fortune
sleep.
point to reverse that to 001.
Yep. Okay. You managed to heal Henry by 5 success levels plus his toughness bonus.
You, but that might encourage you to do it again.
Rowena will not be stopped.
No one can stop Rowena.
She's a woman on a mission.
Drumlock, I did send you a message, but I don't think you...
I did, and I was trying to figure out how to reply to it, and that's how I managed to close the tab.
Ah,
Oh, so it's my fault. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. What's the shortcut for whisper?
/W space, and then the name that appears on the left-hand side under players.
Oh God.
yeah. So Henry Robert Jacob.
Why?
You could just type it. It doesn't matter. It's not exactly a private one. I just wanted to whisper it to you.
It's okay.
So Yuri, who are you trying to heal, mate?
I think I was feeling.
Nicholas is hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
One that obviously looked.
yeah. Nicholas is hurt.
Yeah, I looked low.
You don't manage to heal anything though, but you don't make it worse.
I will then just give him one of my healing drops.
Okay. So
I think
if you want to use a healing draft, Nicholas, and then add another one, and then if Yuri takes one off his character sheet, and if you just click the item, Chris, it will just roll it for you and do it. It should do.
Oh, I suppose it was gone. Yeah. Hey,
Is it
3
working?
wounds. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's worked.
Okay, cool. I didn't see it come up in chat. That was all.
Oh, no, it definitely worked.
Well, it just does the toughness bonus
Yeah.
automatically, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Within-
All right.
Right.
So yeah, Sir Rolf is taking the first watch. You can see him stood outside of the cave. He paces up and down, keeping a watch. Ulrika's sat, her clothes are steaming near the fire, and Yuri is attending Nicholas's wounds. Henry's wounds have been attended to by Rowena in a very awkward and strange way. And you all start to take a bit of a rest for the evening in the safety and comfort of this small cave.
Yuri does keep glancing over at Henry and Rowena's method with a kind of half confused, half clocked eyebrow.
This is not normal behaviour.
It is. You'll get used to it.
It's not. She's never hugged me before.
Yuri just holds up his hand and goes, I didn't see anything.
Wait to see.
Maybe we should give him some privacy.
Don't leave me alone with her, please.
How deep does this cave go?
It's only
Oh,
about
is there love?
yeah. It's not that deep. It's deep enough to get you all under cover. So I'm guessing it's probably about 15 meters in under this like hill that you're under.
Okay, oh, it's quite deep.
Yeah. It's sort of level, so the rain isn't actually coming into it. So it's kind of level with the outside ground, as though something's dug through, but then stopped and it's either rested or slept in here, then left for other places. If you do an investigation around the place, you might find out what kind of creature it might have been. But it looks abandoned. Actually, it doesn't look like there's anything been in here for a while. Ulrika gets up and walks out, and she talks to Sir Rolf in the rain for a bit. She's got her hood now back up, and you see her nod her head and incline it back towards the cave as they're talking. He seems to shrug, turn, and walks back into the cave and sits down by the fire. He gets his bed out and starts to cook the evening meal for himself. And if you all do the same, take a point ration off as you cook your evening meal.
Yep.
All right.
Ration.
Rowena is also going to spend some time applying the face powder she has in her inventory.
Okay.
You
So,
know-
after a couple of hours, you've had your rations. Your bellies are now full. You're pretty warm. You notice Ulrika's still outside, just walking around, watching. She turns and looks back into the cave every so often, and then looks out across the woodlands. But most of her attention is focused on the outer, past the cave entrance, if you like, as she's scanning the woodlands. The sword is in a scabbard still. And Yuri, you're still in the cave.
Yeah, I will go out slightly, obviously within where Eureka's walking, and just have a quick look at the plants around the cave.
Okay. Roll outdoor survival.
And that were law plants.
Oh, sorry, yeah, law plants then, if you got that. That's better. The plants here look dead. They're not alive at all. They're very dead. It's as though something, as you look at them, you can see that there is like a waxy black substance all over the leaves. They don't get sunlight here, and when you touch one of them, it actually crumbles to dust. These aren't healthy plants, and it's certainly not a healthy environment for them. And if you want to roll intuition or intelligence, you get the sense that it's partly to do with the vampiric taint within the region. Ulrika's explained a little bit to you about it on your journey from Prague, about the detrimental effects of what a lot of vampires can do to an area, and this is one of them.
And just goes back in and sits by the fire.
Okay. And the night progresses. You all bed down for the night, unless you wish to do anything else. Morning will come round.
No. Do we get any wounds back from resting overnight?
Yeah, you just click the rest button.
Oh yeah, of course.
And as you wake up next day,
Oh, nice.
you realise it's still raining. It's just filtering down through from the canopy above. It's not as heavy as it is within the woods, due to the canopy covering it. But as you awaken, you realise that the fire has not only been kept going, but Ulrika's also still keeping watch as you all start to rouse from your night's sleep.
Oh.
Sir Rolf wakes up and he looks out and he's frowned and he goes, "She's been on watch all night. God,
Oh,
she's going to
same.
be she's going to be exhausted. I'm not carrying her body back if she falls over dead."
I wouldn't ever
Such a
expect.
pleasure you are. Do you have a lot of friends?
I have acquaintances, and that's as much as I want. Friends are a liability.
Are you married?
No.
I'm finding it very hard.
You talk like you are.
No,
You seem to-
I visit whorehouses when I feel the urge.
Do you know what? I like you a bit more.
You know, Rowena's always around if you get the urge.
She's always
It's a lovely
welcoming.
lady.
I'd rather go with my horse.
We are not touring Rowena out to him.
She's been practicing her makeup. She looks beautiful now.
I'm thinking Black Widow type thing.
Rowena deserves better.
I'd rather spend a night with my horse than that
Henry,
thing.
Henry sounds jealous.
Henry does sound jealous.
I'm not jealous.
It was that hug, wasn't it?
Not jealous.
Long intense hope.
It's a start.
And I thought he was saying she can do better than him.
Yeah.
That's all I've seen.
Wow.
Okay, you break camp and you head out into the murky woods once more for the next day's travel. Are you changing the order of marching, or the marching order? Yuri, what do you want to be? There is a hunter spot left and a scout spot.
Can I be the look at the plant spot?
No, there's no such spot.
Should be.
Oh, I actually can do outdoor survival. So, which one uses outdoor survival?
None of them.
I thought Hunter did, or is that tracking?
That's tracking. Why is that not doing that? Hang on. I know why. I need to do that. There we go. So you got Law Reichland, which is intelligence based, or tracking.
We'll just go whatever straight intelligence.
Okay, so Yuri, you're Law Reichland, which will be a straight intelligence. So you're scout. So Durox, you're leading the charge once more. Which way do you want to? Which way do you want to go?
Well, we'll go a little bit east. We're going to head east.
East. Okay, so roll for me, Law Reichland or intelligence.
You'll notice if I see something because I'll run the other way. I'll be hiding.
Okay. You managed to move east. No, wrong one. You managed to move east about 10 miles for that day. And as you do so, you realise that the ground here is getting a bit squelchy. The trees are starting to change. I'd like Dwemlock and Henry to make perception rolls, please.
On. How much rest do I need to take to get rid of fatigue?
1 full day of not doing nothing.
Okay. Oh, this is going to be fun.
How tired does he look in the morning?
Fatigue is a state where you just got to rest for a day. So yeah, Henry, you're feeling knackered, mate. Even that night's rest didn't help. Your back's hurting from the rough cave floor. Dremlock, though, you noticed to your left as you're walking east that the ground does indeed start to get very wet, very boggy and very swampy. You notice a different change in the trees and the grasses as well. The actual landscape is starting to change as you've now come north quite a lot. You catch a glimpse of water to the north, but then it's gone again.
If Henry looks really tired in the morning, can I give him one of my vitality drafts?
Yes, you may knock one off, and
instantly removes all fatigue condition.
Yep, that's it. Yep, we can do that, Henry. You can remove all fatigue.
Hooray!
I missed having
Means
fun.
that should have been a 27. Still a fail.
Yep. But you're now not fatigued because of Yuri's vitality draft.
To Yuri, I shall remember this day.
And
Would you like me to note it down for you?
Can you write?
Of course. Which language would you like?
Oh, excellent. I have many things for you to note down.
You sound like you would like it in the more classical language.
I would like you to write it down in Kazalid if you can.
that's the Dwarvish language.
No. Out of my many languages, I have not had the fortune to learn the Dwarvish.
Okay, write it in one or whatever the equivalent is.
Reichland, which you do know how to do, yeah.
Let me dictate to you a story.
Sorry, I hear my lady calling.
Okay, we will reconvene tonight.
As you're moving along, Durox, Ulrika comes up and lightly taps you on the shoulder. Should we be moving so close to the swamp?
Yes.
Okay. Just so you know that there's a swamp north of here.
Is that a problem?
No problem at all. Just thought you might want to know that. As crossing it would be difficult at the best of times. And with the floodwater coming in from the surrounding hills, it could be dangerous.
Are you aware of a way around this?
I just know that there is a swamp north of us. I can smell it.
That might be me. I apologise.
No need.
It's all right. You'll get used to me.
And she takes a few steps back.
But,
You all
no, thanks for
realise
the warning, though.
you all realise in the light of day that her clothing is very well made, very well tailored. She is wearing a blue coat with a cloak with a hood, leather leggings, and a male overcoat with chassis for covering her legs. She carries a crossbow pistol and a hand weapon, and tucked in her belt is another dagger, all of Kisvalite make.
Ulrika, I may have missed this earlier, but are you and Yuri an item?
No, we're not. He is a servant of my family. I found him in Prague.
So you're kind of his boss.
You could say that, yes. He works for my father. Worked for my father.
Wow. I just thought I'd check. I don't know what you do to servants, where you're from.
Well, if they are good,
Treated well, or, yeah.
Yes. We would not do what the Empire does to our servants.
What, shag 'em and kill 'em?
Well, whip them. That kind of thing. We're not savages, you could say.
I can tell you seem very polite.
Well, my father said that it is better to gain the respect of the servants than to beat it out of them. They
Do you have a... Sorry, go on.
They tend to work better for you if they feel like they are part of the family.
It's interesting. Do you have a husband?
No. But roll intuition.
into your shrine.
Yeah, you sense that when you say that, she goes a little bit quiet, and she just says no, and there's a bit of a sadness to her eyes.
Ah, you're struggling in the dating game. I get that. That's fine.
There was someone I thought deeply of, but we had to go our separate ways.
Yeah. Our friend over here, he just sticks to whorehouses, you know.
Who are you pointing to?
So, Rolf.
Sir Rolf, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, here, yes. Sir Rolf just looks over. And what of it? I'm not ashamed of it. Why should I be?
Just saying.
No,
Explain his
saying.
bad temper. Syphilis.
Exactly.
Yes, there's quite a few you can pick up from establishments like that. There are many cures and different salves and everything you can use. When we have some free time, let me know which you have.
I am not infected with anything, thank you very much. I visit the physician regular and get leech treatment quite regular as well. I don't need your pagan ways, nor do I need your backward thinking on how to heal. Now, if you don't mind, and he just starts to walk ahead.
I apologise for him, Yuri. His illness is of a mental nature. He can't help it.
Yuri just giggles again.
Okay, and that's where we're going to leave it for tonight, guys. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, it is at that time.
It is, yes. I will hand out the experience points for everybody.
Yay!
So, you all get 80 experience points tonight. You did okay. You did alright. You've caught up with 2 new members of a group, both from Kislev, which is very harsh countryside or country north of the Empire. Very cold as well. It's nearly perpetual winter up there. They don't worship Ulrich or Sigmar like they do in the Empire. They have their own gods, which is Ursun, Tor, Shayak and Dayak, I believe. And each one represents a different area of life. So Ursun is the one for war and battle and strength. Tor is fighting spirit and warriors. Shayak, I think, is hearth and home, and Dayak is farm, I think, and growth, wealth, that kind of thing, if I remember right. I'll have to look them up. But yeah, Nicholas, you know that Ulrika is not quite human. The others haven't picked up on this yet. Yuri, you know that what she is because you've been travelling with her for a while. But you don't know that Nicholas knows anything. Sir Rolf hasn't noticed a damn thing at all.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, you probably figure out that he's actually pretty arrogant.
Really?
Yeah.
Jazz is fire, sun, and hospitality.
That's it.
Tor is thunder, lightning, and war.
Yeah. Yep.
Harrison is the god of bears and patron of Kislev.
Yep. So Ursun is like the father of Kislev, if you like, and the Kislev is the motherland.
So just 3.
There's 4 in total.
I've only got 3 on this.
Oh, maybe there is 3 then. No, there's definitely. I think there's 4. I'll have to look up, mate. I'll have to look it up. So yeah, you're very deep in Hungerwood at the moment. You figure out that you're near the actual centre of this place, and you know that there is a swamp to your north.
It's
I
definitely in
think
the
the
swamp.
swamp is a perfect place to build a castle.
Well, wouldn't it just sink though?
Not if it was a magic floating castle.
Exactly, like a vampire castle, which are known to be magic and float.
Very
Okay.
true.
Guys, this is low magic. This is low magic, so yeah, they don't get it like that.
Oh,
But this is a vampire.
Yes, you're right. It is a vampire.
So
Classic DM misdirection.
exactly,
yeah, try not with it.
exactly. That's exactly what it is. So we have to go in the swamp because that has to be where the castle is.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to confirm it. So yeah, you can go whichever way you want.
Yes.
This is you guys exploring this very twisted and dark, sinister wood,
The way I need to go right now is to my bed though.
and anything can happen.
Boom. You know what, Chris? You ain't wrong.
Yeah, and I'm going to end that session there. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming.
Mate.
Is all.
I'm glad to
Yeah.
get Scott back in the game as well.